We welcome in Hofstra head coach Speedy Claxton and graduate guard German Plotnikov. Coach Claxton enters his fifth season at his alma mater after earning 15 wins last season. He welcomes back six players from last season, including preseason first team selection Cruz Davis. Plotnikov also joins Cruz and looks to build on the late season success, producing double figures in four of the team's final six games, including a 23-point, 10 rebound double-double in the first round of the CAA tournament. Guys, good to see you. Appreciate you joining us today. Coach, you bring back guys that are familiar with your system. How important is that for your program?
Extremely important because they're culture guys. So we've established a really good culture here, and these guys could kind of instill that, and into the transfers and the newcomers.
Griffin?
Hey, Coach, thanks for taking the time here today. When you look at your first year at your alma mater compared to now, it's been a pretty ever-changing landscape in college athletics. Just what have you learned in your time as a head coach at Hofstra?
It is very different, and I think it changed pretty much every single year that I've been here so far. But the thing that I've learned is you just got to roll with the punches because it's a forever changing landscape right now.
We'll go to Dylan first, and then we'll head over to Jerry.
Coach, obviously the front court came together late in the offseason with the acquisition of Victory, plus having guys like Josh Takady and Silas back for another year. How has that unit kind of come together?
Yeah, I mean, I think that may be our strongest point right now. The bigs, they battle every single day and they are wearing each other out. I mean, I'm talking about they're almost coming to blows because they know it's a competition and they're competing for minutes.
Jerry?
Hey guys, good to see you. I have a question apiece. Speedy, can you kind of describe how the victory recruitment came together for you guys? I know you said it was the last second thing. How'd they come together for you guys?
Yeah, we were actually recruiting someone else. And then that same person, he mentored Victory. And we missed out on the other kid. And he's like, well, I have another kid, and that was Victory. He said, that's even better than the last kid. So he kind of hooked us up with Victory. And that's kind of how it came about.
You talk about, everything changing by the second. Was it kind of good for you guys to get a change like this, a positive change, an example of things how things had just turned for you in a minute?
Yeah, I mean, because we had, at that point we had struck out on a couple of bigs, and the kid that we that came in before Victory, he wanted to come to Hofstra, but I wanted someone else, so I kind of pushed his visit, and then he didn't, he obviously he didn't like that. So then when I tried to circle back with him, he didn't want to come. But we still have built a good rapport with his mentor, and it turned into us getting a victory.
In German, obviously you had your senior day last year, and we didn't know if you'd come back. Hey, what went into your decision to come back for the extra year?
I mean, first of all, I was excited to find out that I'm eligible for another year. And, me and Coach Speedy, I came in the office. We had our postseason meeting where we talk about things. And you know what I mean? He spoke to me. He said he would love to have me back. And what do I think about it? And there was no hesitation. Of course, I said yes.
Thanks.
Jaden?
Hey, Speedy G, how you guys doing?
Good, how's
I don't
everything,
know.
man?
Good, good. You've had a trend of getting the big man platoon going between Nelson and Warren, and then last year Mike as well with Silas. How much more do you feel Josh Takady is ready to step up and be one of those rim protector bigs to spell Silas, and also J.D. Patterson? Is he going to be playing more inside compared to what he's done in D2 and at Iona?
Nah, Josh is coming around. He's an extremely hard worker, and he is getting better every single day. Like he is definitely putting in the time that we need him to put in. Biggie, he's not going to be playing more. He's not going to be playing inside. He's more of a perimeter player. Now, in some scenarios where he has a mismatch, then we'll throw him down low. But for the most part, he's going to be on the perimeter.
And G, for you as a fifth year guy now, being in this system and this program for so long. How much more vocal have you been from a leadership standpoint this offseason with some of the new guys, some of the returning guys really asserting yourself and letting your voice be heard more often?
Well, I don't think it really changes for me because I think I'm one of the most vocal players out there for our team. You know what I mean? I'm here every year. I feel like I'm trying to establish and show the guys that I'm the guy they can go to if they ever need anything, whether it's on the court, off the court. And I'm always excited to, you know what I mean, lead the returners and lead the new guys and show the new guys how things work around here. And I think we've been doing a pretty good job so far with that.
Sounds good, guys. Good luck. See you next month.
All right, thank you.
Griffin?
Gee, this one's for you. Just what's it like playing with a talent like Cruz Davis, and how can we see that chemistry evolve here in the upcoming year?
I mean, I personally love playing with CD. I love playing with Cruz. He's a he's a pass first guy to me, and you know what I mean. Even though he's still aggressive, that's kind of a great thing about him. You know what I mean. He can go out there and give you 30 points against Delaware, or he can go out there and be dishing it out to his teammates on any given night and day. So it's you know what I mean. It's a blessing to play with a guy like that. I think good things are coming towards him, and he's gonna have a big season for us.
Guys, you have actually, I'll turn it over to Jerry.
Speedy, obviously, you've always often had a guard coming back to lead things. Aaron, Tyler, how much easier are things for you now with Cruz, the year under his belt as your go-to guy?
Yeah, it's much easier. Last season was a new role for him, but this upcoming season is going to be another new role because he's going to be the go-to guy, and he's going to have to be way more consistent than he was last year. I mean, I think that was his biggest thing last season was he wasn't consistent enough. Whereas now, I think he got the handle of that, and he knows what's expected, and it's not going to be his first time in that role.
Thank you.
Coach, last question here. You loaded up your schedule really well. You're playing some Power Five conferences here, but you have a really tough start and you at UCF. Um, Going into game one, what can we expect and what's the scouting report there?
Honestly, just to go out there and compete, play hard, see what happens out there. We're always going to play a tough schedule because I think it prepares us for when we get into conference play.
German, anything about that opening matchup that you like?
I'm nothing but excited, man. It's always good to play, you know what I mean, high major opponents, you know what I mean? We got a couple of more. After that, we go to Syracuse, Pitt, playing all kinds of games like that. And like Coach said, I think that gets us ready and ready to go for the CAA championship.
Awesome. Well, the Pride open up the 25-26 campaign on November 3rd at UCF. Guys, as always, thank you for joining us. Looking forward to a great year from you.
All right, take care.
Appreciate you.